Firstly, there's a disclaimer. I have seen many six-figure coaches that go out in the world that enroll new coaches into six-figure coaching programs with them because they will show them how to make six figures, exactly how they made six figures by enrolling new coaches into six-figure coaching programs. No, don't do that. It's unethical. It's not right. When somebody's starting something new, they shouldn't be paying six figures to learn fundamental skills. Don't do it. If you're really worth that, work with the right kind of client where they're serious about that investment. They can actually do something with the investment that they make, and they actually get results. You will become a six-figure coach. You can make millions of dollars as a coach, but it takes time, effort, and energy. Anything that is built on weak foundation is not going to create long-term success for you. So that's my disclaimer, and I'm not going to teach you how to become a coach of coaches. I'm going to give you some real strategies that you can use as a coach to enroll six-figure clients. The quality of outcome that you create for a six-figure client is significantly higher and more valuable to that person that is paying you six figures. So it's not wrong to charge anybody six figures till the time you're able to generate the quality of outcome. So let me give you one rule and then three models that you can use to be able to become a six-figure coach. The one rule is, if you're going to charge someone six figures, make sure they can afford it. See, the most important rule in six-figure coaching enrollment is that you work with people who are making seven figures or have multiple six figures as their income. And so they can absolutely afford to pay you six figures without really hurting their bank account, without taking a loan, without trying to get that money from their parents or something like that. See, the reason why I say this is number one rule is because you don't want a client with you who has taken a loan to be able to pay your coaching fee, or who is literally taking all of their life savings and giving it to you in the hope that you will be able to help them make more money or get them that outcome that you have presented to them as the outcome. When you enroll somebody in a six-figure coaching program, you're actually expecting the person's actually invest much more than six figures in getting outcomes from this coaching program. Because they're not going to just simply go, okay, here's six figures and I'm not going to invest anything more in anything in my life again. It's mostly, here's six figures, and to get the results that you want in your life, you need to do X, Y, and Z. Sometimes it's some biohacking principles. Sometimes it might be traveling to a place to work with you, and so on and so forth. And so lean into working with clients that can afford six figures given to you. And those six figures could be 100,000, 200,000, $500,000, whatever that number is. It's perfectly okay till the time the client can afford it. And that's the one rule. Do not work with clients that are taking loans to work with you. That's just not right. Well, now that you understand the rule, let me give you three models that you can use to be able to create a six-figure coaching program. The first model is the promise of exponential growth in a year or less. In this model, you promise the client that they will get 50 to 100% growth in the area of life or area of business that they are enrolling with you on. And you can guarantee such success by having a very aggressive coaching plan with them. So when I'm working with my clients who pay me anywhere between $120,000 to $250,000, I am promising them that their business will make 50% or 100% more money, that their profits are likely to increase by 100%. If they are running a loss, they will become a profitable company. These are the promises that I would make upfront, with no guarantees, of course, but this would be my intention, which means that I am going into the business as their partner almost, that I will be with them every step of the way so they can really go from whatever the place they're at to this beautiful desired outcome that they want. It will be the same if I'm working with them on their life. For the matter, most of the time when I am doing a six-figure deal with a client, I'm working with them holistically, which means I'm not only helping them become a better entrepreneur, most likely I'm inviting them into ideas like taking vacation days, investing more time with family, taking care of their well-being and their health. And because I'm an integrated coach, I create a holistic plan with them. Usually my clients not only get elevated in their business, but in their life. And usually because they're elevated in life, their business elevates even more. So as a six-figure coach, you want to not only think about how can I help the business? Of course, that is the primary outcome that they would usually hire you for. But you want to think about how can I elevate their overall life? How can I help them be more connected? How can I help them find more purpose and meaning in life? How can I help them live a more extraordinary life? How can I help them upgrade their identity? And as you help them with all these different dimensions, you'll find the business will just grow as a consequence of all these other benefits, that you're bringing to their life. The second model is to run an equity model. Sometimes I would work with companies where I am really interested in what they do. I actually love their products. I love the entrepreneur. I love their products. What I would end up doing is I would make them an offer where instead of paying me a fee, they can partner with me and I would become an equity partner in their company. These would usually be companies that are already doing high 6 figures to maybe 7 figures, where their affordability may not be that high to be able to actually work with me. I would come into the company as an equity partner. An equity partnership is simply taking a stake in the company. A percentage of the company is owned by me. And as I take equity in the company, it allows for me to be rewarded not only for the year that I coach them, but for years to come forward. To ask for equity in a company, you need to have a great track record of results. And thankfully, I have that, so I can now ask for it. And usually, if the partnership is right, if the coaching is right, we would get a yes, and I would be able to become equity partners for just 1 year of coaching. And going forward, I act as their advisors. This allows me to make money for years to come. So these deals usually may be worth millions of dollars over a decade or so. And this is what you could do as well. You could start coaching for equity. This is easier to do when the companies are smaller. Which brings me to the final model. The final model is I will coach you with my team. In this model, usually you're working with a person and overall their entire health or their entire family. Sometimes you're working with the person and their entire executive team. And this model doesn't involve just you, but you have a team of coaches that come with you to be able to support that entire organization, that entire family. You can do this for health coaching, life coaching, business coaching, whatever kind of coaching that you focus your intention towards. You could do it for all types of coaching, but it does require you to have a team of coaches going in with you because you'll be working on so many dimensions of the client that you will need that extra support of somebody really looking at the person holistically. This would mean you are working on overall life transformation. You might be working on a big transition in the company or an overall company transformation, which might mean that you're going in with 3 to 4 coaches supporting different areas of business or life to be able to elevate this person and be able to get them the results that they desire. So the final format requires you to have a few more coaches on your team, and then you could be charging even high 6 figures to be coming into company or people's lives to optimize them to the greatest level. So these 3 models, if done right, could be generating 6 figures, eventually even 7 figures for your business. But one of the key determinants if you will get such a client is that the client is making millions after working with you, which is why my next video is going to demonstrate to you how you can help your clients make millions of dollars more this year.